Previously on Big Brother. The battle for $500,000 began with 16 new house guests. But a surprise twist completely changed the game.
There will be 3 nominees every week.
After a grueling 4-hour battle, McCrae was crowned the first head of household. But then the MVP twist sent shockwaves through the house.
Every week, America will vote for the house guest they believe is playing the best game. And they will make that week's 3rd nomination.
Wow, that changes the game completely.
With no one safe, Nick formed a super alliance with Jeremy, Howard, Spencer, and McCrae.
Moving company.
David and Aaron had an instant connection,
We could be like a power couple or whatever they say.
becoming the first showmance of the summer.
You can see all of his muscles, and they're just glistening in the lake water.
Rumors swirled around the house that Alyssa was the sister of a Big Brother legend.
Doesn't she totally look like Rachel?
And they were confirmed when she told her secret to McCrae.
I was just gonna tell you, I am related to Rachel.
With nominations looming, McCrae was bombarded with potential targets.
She would not listen to anybody else.
Candace?
Oh, yeah.
Nobody likes Jesse.
A safe move would be Alyssa.
The only guy that I could ever possibly think of would be David, just because he's so strong.
And at the nomination ceremony, he made his choices.
I've nominated you, Jesse, and you, Candace, for eviction.
Tonight, who did you choose to be the first Big Brother MVP? And which house guest will he or she nominate for eviction? Plus, will the power of veto be used to save one of the 3 nominees? Find out right now on Big Brother.
Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy ride.
Judd, you are safe.
Thank you, McCrae. I've nominated you, Jesse, and you, Candace, for eviction. Candace, you're very strong. Jesse, you're very socially savvy. You have a real good chance to win this game. This nomination ceremony is adjourned. I nominated Jesse and Candace because they're not very popular in this house. They don't have any alliances that I know of, and to me, this is the perfect opportunity to get someone out and not get any blood on my hands for next week. You all right?
I mean, it's a game. I'm not gonna go in the corner and cry. I'm gonna compete.
I don't want to be the first person on the block, but I am. So
Come talk to me.
I'm completely in shock. What the heck just happened? I was just talking to McCrae about nominating Alyssa, and I'm nominated instead. Regardless, I'm going to do whatever it takes to win power veto and to stay right here in this house.
That is crazy. I literally thought, I was going up.
I would think that they would put a strong guy.
No, I actually am excited. I thought I was, for sure gonna be the first one evicted.
I thought for sure I was going up and I was going to be nominated because I'm Rachel's sister and the rumors were circulating, but now that I'm not, I'm back in this game and I'm going to win this season of Big Brother.
Now we know McCrae, so when everyone's in, moving company is perfect, bro.
Okay. I am thrilled about the nominations. McCrae came through and didn't put up a single member of the moving company. Howard, Spencer, Jeremy, and myself are not on the block. As long as nobody from the moving company's on the block, I don't really care who's going home.
I need you to play it super cool. Don't freak out or nothing like that. I'm sorry to make you do it. I'm sorry to put you through it.
But I understand why you did it. You just trust me to be a pawn.
Yeah. I don't know who's going home, and I don't really care. If I can keep Jessie from getting mad at me, I'll tell her that she's the pawn, whatever.
So what's up? I should have been like your shadow the whole week. I'll let you guys talk. Should I have been your shadow?
No. So Candace comes into my room and she is fuming. She is not happy with me at all, and I don't deal well with conflict. And I'm trying to do everything to get her out of my room. There's still another person that's going on the block, you know? Like, that makes your odds way better.
I mean, there's a million other people in the house that I don't understand why me.
Because, you kick some ass, and I don't want to put up the boys, because the boys are going to be like, what the? I know you're going to be pissed off, too, because I did put you up, of course, but this seems like, I don't know.
I mean, at this point, I kind of feel like you could be in an alliance with the 4 boys that you were hanging with, because you could have put any one of them up. And so, I mean, the fact that you didn't and they were with you all the time just is perceived as you being in an alliance with them.
I'm not.
Yeah, for sure.
McCray is just deflecting, not looking me in my eyes, and it's just really aggravating me. It just drives me to want to win this veto even more and to pull McCray into Candyland and show him how we really play.
I mean, I am a strong competitor,
Yeah.
so I take it as flattery.
Yeah.
Not gonna go in the corner and cry about it. Like,
No.
it's cool.
Yeah.
It's just game on for everybody.
I'm so
No, you should
sorry.
never apologize for your game.
I apologize
Because
for everything.
when I'm up here, I'm not apologizing, period.
I'm sorry.
Who do you think MVP is? This is gonna throw off everything.
I was thinking last night, just because Alyssa may be Rachel's sister, Alyssa would be the first MVP.
That would be so. Cause I don't know what that bitch is thinking.
It's pretty much assumed that Alyssa is gonna be MVP. And why? Because of her sister? Everybody knows, it's not a secret.
If she has that kind of recognition, she might be the MVP.
She's most likely going to be the first MVP.
Hi, I have a fan base. Hi, you can get the votes for the MVP every week and up. Shocker.
And that's why we have to get her out.
I can't stand Alyssa, and it drives me crazy that she is probably going to be the MVP.
We'd have good reason to believe that she got the MVP.
No matter what, if you get MVP,
You know what I would do? I would tell. I would bring the house together and be like, guess what, guys? I feel pretty awesome about this, and I'm America's favorite player. The best thing right now, it would be to be honest with everybody, because everybody would respect the honesty.
I think my sister's fans are gonna vote for me. Because she has awesome fans.
when are you going to find out? When are all of us going to find out?
I don't know, because
I
my
thought it
sister's
was
a
like-
supermodel.
So, okay.
Did you know I'm related to Giselle Bundchen?
I don't know who this Giselle Bundchen is, or Butchin, or whatever it is, but I for sure know that it's not Rachel Riley. I really am not sure why Alyssa's always lying, but I'm someone who's gonna get to the bottom of it.
Shut up. Shut up. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? This is crazy. I feel like I'm gonna cry. Congratulations, America has chosen you as the Big Brother MVP for the week. You have the power to secretly nominate a third house guest for eviction. No one in the house knows that you have been named MVP. It's up to you whether or not to tell any of your fellow house guests. Start thinking about your nominations now because you'll secretly be naming the third nominee soon. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, America. I've never won anything in my life ever, and I feel so thankful, and I just hope I make the right nomination. Is anyone in here? Where is everyone?
Dude, I don't know where anyone is.
I have to tell you something, but you're gonna have to make a deal with me.
You got MVP?
Don't tell anyone. I'm only telling you.
Yeah, I'm not telling no one.
I'm like so flattered and like excited. That's a big deal.
That's a pretty big deal. Because that's like the craziest power there ever is.
I was hoping that McCrae would help make the decision of who to nominate a little more clear for me, because I felt like he's my friend and I consider him an ally in this house.
Well, who are you gonna put up?
I'll do whoever you want me to put up, I will put up.
Alyssa asking me what I want to do is awesome. Basically, she's gonna let me put someone on the block that the moving company wants out anyways.
If you put up the strongest player, probably David.
This is fantastic. The moving company has already talked about getting David out because he's the most physical competitor, plus he's not even in our alliance.
If you do put David up, you'll put the fear of God in him, you know.
But do you think David has the best chance of winning over like Nick?
He stayed up there super long.
Go, David, go, David, go. Go, David, go, David, go.
He's obviously smart, like, you know what I'm saying?
McCrae wants me to put up David, but I think that Nick might be the bigger threat. I'm not sure if I want to nominate Nick or David. You just have to promise me that you aren't going to put me up.
I have to if the house, like, I have to if that's what happens today. I swear to you, I want to work with you. I want to keep you safe this week, but not at the cost of my game. Like, I can't do that.
Yeah, but it's the cost of your game if you put me up and those guys just, like, run you over. If the veto is used, McCrae's saying he wants to put me on the block. Why would you do that? This changes everything. I don't want to work with you moving forward if you're not even going to commit to me that you're not going to put me up.
Well, I'm still keeping you safe, though. Like, we're still gonna work this out.
I'm starting to like fry.
Do you always want to live in Texas?
No, I want to move here.
Yeah.
Who do you live with?
I still live at my parents' house. I feel like I'm failure to launch guy.
Do you have a job? Like, is it just lifeguarding?
Yeah, pretty much. Each lifeguard is seasonal, then collect unemployment after.
Are you kidding? What do you want to do?
I haven't figured it out yet.
You're 25.
I know.
Things with me and Erin are getting more comfortable. Like, I told her I still lived at home. She was still cool with me afterwards. Like, she actually liked me for who I was, which is pretty sick.
So, like, what do you do besides surf?
What do you mean?
Oh, you should be a model.
That's a good idea. Just seek the $500,000 and we'll run off together.
I win this and then, you can be my sugar baby.
Hey everyone, it's time to pick players for the veto competition! House guests, before we pick players for the veto competition, we have to find out who the MVP has chosen as the third nominee.
Oh, this is suspenseful.
Everyone's assuming Alyssa is MVP. Now, this adds a whole nother element to expect the unexpected.
Oh.
David, the MVP has chosen you as the third nominee.
What? Yeah, I was so confused of what happened. I didn't have a clue what was going on. I feel like I'm the most likable guy in the house, and I was pissed off.
I nominated David because McCrae wanted me to put him up, and I'm really trying to get McCrae to change his mind about backdooring me.
Now that we have all three nominees, it's time to pick players for the veto competition. The winner of the veto medallion may choose to keep the nominations the same or upset the balance of power in the House by removing one of the nominees from the chopping block, including themselves, forcing the head of household or the MVP to name a replacement. Will the nominees please join me up here? As head of household, I will pull 2 chips out of the box to determine the other players competing in the veto competition. Alyssa. Howard.
Howard and Alyssa got picked to play in the veto. These are 2 superstar competitors, and I'm really gonna have to bring my Candyland A game if I wanna win this veto.
Big Brother will inform us when the competition is about to begin. Good luck.
I'm so confused. I don't know what the hell just happened. I don't even know if I could trust Aaron. I felt like betrayed.
I feel like I just got used.
By who? Used by who? Used by who?
I don't know. I feel like the whole house is against me.
What are you talking about?
Like they want me gone.
That threw me off, bro. That caught me by surprise.
I really don't know what to think now, dude.
You gotta win, bro.
You don't mean me, are you?
Oh no, I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
So David snaps at me and tells me that he can't trust anyone, and I'm included in anyone. And I can't believe it because I'm all about helping him out and I care about him as a person way farther than the game.
No, he doesn't trust me.
Aaron. I'm sorry. I am sorry. Man.
I just put all of my trust in you, and you already made me cry in front of this entire house.
I don't know how to explain it. I don't know. Like, I feel bad.
I don't want you to, apologize. That's not what I'm trying to do, is get you to apologize to me. I'm just trying to, tell you I can't trust someone that doesn't trust me because it feels like betrayal.
See, that's what I'm not getting.
I was just totally mind-boggled, to say the least. I'm just like, I'm the one on the block, and you're getting pissed off at me? So I was just totally confused, dude.
What isn't there to trust about right now? How did we suddenly lose it in just a matter of 2 minutes?
This game is about trust, and...
No, I fully trust you.
No, obviously not.
I didn't realize it was that much dramatic of a situation.
How? You're on the block. How much more dramatic can it get?
Yeah. So are we good, or?
You're not hearing anything I say.
Yeah, stop.
No, you're not hearing anything I say.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not, and it's not. If you are hearing it, you're not really hearing it.
So are we gonna be good, or? Because you're making me feel like we're weird right now.
Yeah, so are you. No. No. Oh my god.
Turn down, wow.
You definitely have to prove yourself more than that for a kiss.
I'm jealous.
I know. I'm excited. I hope it's something that I'm good at. Who do you think won, on it?
You didn't get it with all your fans?
My MVP?
Yeah.
I didn't think I was going to get it.
But I thought you said that because your sister, you were going to get a bunch of votes.
I never said that.
When we were upstage, you're like, my model sister's got a bunch of fans, and I think they're going to vote for me because of that.
I never said that.
So I'm just hearing things?
I think my sister's fans are gonna vote for me because she has awesome fans. My sister's a supermodel.
Shady. Super shady.
You need to let them win veto. You can't win these competitions because then it makes you look too strong and too much of a threat. Otherwise, you're gonna go home sooner than you should.
And I hope I can trust you.
What can I do? What can I do? Tell me anything I do. You want me to swear on anything?
Amanda and I have been getting closer, and I'd even consider a side alliance with her. The only way to get her to trust me is to share a big, juicy secret with her. When she came up here, she told me that she was MVP. I just took a huge leap right there.
I'm glad that you did.
If it gets out, then it's gonna come
That
back
was
to me.
smart. I swear, you and I are brothers now, no matter what.
Better be. I swear to God.
We are. The whole house suspects that Alyssa won MVP, and now McCrae confirms that it's true. It's really not hard to connect the dots here. And if Alyssa doesn't come clean soon, she's probably gonna have an even bigger target on her back. So what do you want?
I don't want anyone to think that I'm working with her.
Okay.
Okay, I would never swear to God if I wasn't. Why? You're screwing me over.
No.
You hate me.
No.
I can't believe you told her. It's like, I thought we were working together.
We are, but I feel like...
Obviously not, because you don't have my back anyway. You were gonna put me up as a replacement nominee.
I feel like I shouldn't leave him alone with her because he gets like scared.
If you want to come up with you,
come with me. I need you.
you want to come upstairs?
Yeah, come on. And all of us, let's go.
Yeah.
I just found out Alyssa's MVP, which is a lot of power. When I see her up in my delivery boy's room, I'm not cool with that.
Man.
So I decide to round the troops and storm the HOH room.
So, hey, I just want to clear this up. You didn't say to me that you were going to get votes because of your sister was a model. You didn't say that
No,
to me.
I did not say that to you.
So I'm just hearing these things out of the mic.
If my sister's not a model.
You
If
said
I
she was-
said that,
you said she was like
I said
Yucca-
Giselle. Yeah, my sister Giselle Bundchen. Like
I don't know
that's
who
a
that is.
Victoria's Secret model. She's like uber famous.
Oh, so
and
you were just
definitely
kidding.
Not my sister.
So you were just kidding.
100% kidding.
Oh. I just want to clear this up. If I won MVP, I'd tell you. And I wouldn't put up David, that's for damn sure.
You're a guy. Don't you think you should pick on guys, not girls?
I'm not picking on anybody. I'm just
yeah,
clearing
you are.
the air.
That was a little abrasive.
Don't
You
cry.
think-
Don't cry. I was clearing the air.
Okay, go
If you're
pick
gonna have
on
your
guys.
panties in a wad, just walk away. If you got somewhere to be, walk your ass downstairs. I'm not picking on you, I was just clearing the air.
Can't get enough Big Brother?
There's never a dull moment.
See what's happening inside the Big Brother house whenever you want with the live feed on CBS.com.
Don't turn away. You might miss something.
Hey everyone! It's time for the veto competition!
Yay!
Let's head to the backyard to meet our special guest host, Marcilla Valladolid from the American Baking Competition on CBS!
Yes!
Oh, there's cupcakes. So I walk outside for the veto competition, and I see a big giant rolling pin, muffins, blueberries, and then I see a tub of honey. There's sticky goo. I'm gonna get to see some girls and some honey. Honeys and honey. I like this game.
Hola, I am Marcela Valladolid, judge of the American Baking Competition. Today, you guys will be competing in the Big Brother Baking Competition. When I say go, you're gonna crawl through the honey, under the rolling pin, then into the batter. Inside the batter are giant blueberries you'll pop to reveal a letter inside. You may only bring back one letter at a time. Bring it back to your muffin tray to begin spelling a word. Once you feel confident in the word you've spelled, ring your bell to lock in your answer. To win the power of veto, you must correctly spell the longest word in 15 minutes or less. Are you guys ready to play the Big Brother Baking Competition?
McCray just told me if I don't win the veto, I'm going up on the block, which means that I'm probably going home. My only hope is to win the veto competition.
I need to win this veto. I do not want to go home at all, but especially in the first week.
Between the third nomination and all the other crazy stuff going on, it's really, really important that I win. That's the only way I can guarantee my safety.
On your marks, get set, bake!
So I jump in this honey, I'm thinking it's gonna be like liquid. No, it is the heaviest, stickiest wax, and I have no hair left on my body. I have a Brazilian wax, arm wax. I mean, I'm waxed. I just want to put that out there and let America know that.
Oh my God. Yeah, I gotta look out for numero uno, this guy here. I gotta win this veto so I can stay another week with Aaron and not be able to work and do what the frick ever I want.
You know, I get out of the honey and I'm just running for those blueberries, and the first step I take, bam. My strategy is to look like I'm going really hard, but in actuality, I'm enjoying myself, popping balloons even though I don't need to. If I win the veto, everyone's gonna expect me to backdoor Alyssa, but I don't really want to have that option, so I kind of have to throw it, but still look like I'm competing.
I felt like a bee stuck in my own honey, you know, with just like one arm twitching out, waiting to die, like.
Jessie coming out of this clear honey really looks more like the creature from the Black Lagoon. And then she puts a letter on.
Get it, girl.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out what word to spell. I looked up at the sign and I noticed, like, what is gonna be a long letter? And then it just hit me. Boom, light in my head. Competition. I would have had competition 11 word, and like I'm gonna do good in the competition and like hopefully win, you know?
How about a little powdered sugar, you guys?
If I look over and I see Alyssa smoking everybody in the competition, I'm just praying that she does not win the power veto.
I've never felt more alone. I have to prove to myself that I can be as strong as my sister and win this.
Howie's done. Good job.
Howie. Yeah, good job, McCray!
So I find my last letter, bring it back, lock it in, and you know, if I was in school, this word would be a solid C, so mission accomplished.
Good job, McCray.
Come on, David. You got it. You got it.
Yeah, I just kept on checking the sign of how to spell competition, but I didn't have the word M and P. So I just tried to go back to the blueberries and try to find those letters.
You look like a blueberry popsicle that I want to eat.
I hold men in my life to a certain standard, and spelling is definitely one of them. No matter what happens, I have to support my man.
Dude, you gotta move! It's a veto contest! Let's go!
You got it, David! You look hot.
Okay, let's see how everyone did. Howard, let's start with you.
I spelled the word sailing.
That is a correctly spelled 7-letter word, so good job.
I come up with the word sailing. I don't want the house to know that I'm a powerhouse in competitions yet, so I'm sailing right through, just like a boat. I don't want to win it, but I don't want to look like I threw it.
Jesse?
I spelled the word tumbled.
Very nice. Both Howard and Jesse have correctly spelled 7-letter words. However, Howard locked it in first, so Howard, you're still in the lead. Candace, you need an 8-letter word to take the lead. Let's see what you spelled.
I spelled the word rafts. R-A-F-T-S.
Unfortunately, it's not enough to beat Howard.
At this point, our biggest word is 7 letters. Hasn't anyone taken a 3rd grade English class? What's going on with these people?
All right, David, let's see what word you spelled.
I didn't get a chance to spell anything.
That's all right, buddy.
In the history of Big Brother spelling competitions, nobody has ever been unable to spell a word, and so congratulations, David. You're an idiot.
Elisa, can you show us what word you spelled, please?
We've already seen 3 words. One solid one, and that's Howard's. And I am just praying that she has a smaller word than Howard's, because I do not want her in this house another week.
I spelled the word pot roast. P-O-T-R-O-A-S-T-S. Pot roast.
Elisa?
Yes.
Pot roast is actually 2 words. And the rule was that you had to spell 1 word. So that's incorrect. Howard, you're still in the lead.
I really needed this, and now I'm devastated.
Okay, McCrae, you need a correctly spelled 8-letter word to win that power of veto. Could you please show us what word you spelled?
The word I spelled was delivery.
McCrae, that is a correctly spelled 8-letter word. You have won the power of veto.
Delivery? Who would have guessed? I win the veto on the stupidest word ever. I feel like the stupidest smart man in this house.
Congratulations, my friend. Good job.
Thank you
Good
very
job.
much.
Don't touch me.
Okay. This is like a huge pizza order, but getting no tip. Because now I have to possibly backdoor Alyssa. I want to keep the target off my back, but I don't want to send a friend home. I don't know what to do.
I just lost the veto. McCrae says that I'm safe, but crazy stuff happens in the Big Brother house.
By not winning, I've hit rock bottom. I don't even know how I'm going to save myself.
Be a fly on the wall inside the Big Brother house.
Oh my God!
Watch the house guests anytime with the live feed on CBS.com.
You did a great job. I mean, pot roast. I really thought it was 1 word.
I just feel like I just wasn't cut out for this.
I don't think anybody, Alyssa, is cut out for this. This is a hard game. This game is not for the weary in any way. So I know I should not let it bother me. It's just like, I know everyone was planning on backdooring me.
Alyssa and I have a lot of things in common. I mean, obviously we're moms. After she lost the power of veto, my heart was broken. So it's important for me to keep her spirits up, to encourage her.
I know it's a really tough game, but you just got to keep your head in this game, okay? Why can't I just play the game just strategically and have fun with it? So you just take that fire under your belly and do something about it.
I'm glad that I have somebody in this house that can just be compassionate when I've felt so down.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for talking with me. Of course, honey.
McCray, can I talk to you for a second?
Yeah.
I don't necessarily trust McCray. At one point, we were friends, and he betrayed me, and it really hurt me. But he does hold the veto, and he's my only chance of keeping myself off the block.
I mean, I feel like it's better for you not to put me up and to just say you nominated the people that are on the block for a reason, and you shouldn't change it. You know, like Jesse and Candace aren't even trying to play the game.
Yeah.
They didn't try hard. They haven't had a target like me.
I have to put you up. Like, that's the problem. It's like, and just because that's it, or like because I put you up, doesn't mean you're out for sure.
You
Just
put me up, I'm going home.
I don't know.
I just think that you should not put me up. I think it's a bad game move for you.
I feel really guilty about having to put Alyssa up on the block, but what is one good ally compared to 14 other people coming after my head? Even though I don't want Alyssa to go home, I can't go against the wishes of the entire house.
It's tough. It's really tough.
Man, I always knock. You never know.
Dude, yeah.
Okay, dude. Okay. Nobody's in here, right? Dude, okay. Master plan. Think about this, and we need to talk to everybody about this, right? Moving company does this. Don't use it, because you don't want to disturb the house. Hear me out. It's a plan. Don't use it. He goes home. Blondie. So I've been thinking, the moving company really needs David out, not Alyssa. Alyssa's got some goods that can be used. She could potentially be the MVP next week. But David is a physical competitor, and he's not in the moving company. This guy needs to go home this week. Get the threat out now. He's a mega threat. This is a make or break. First week sets the next to the second.
Yeah.
We all want to make it to jury. This is how we can do it.
Yeah, but everyone's gonna be pissed at me that I didn't go for it. I'm target number one then.
No, you're not, because you're safe from us.
Yeah, but that worries me still.
This is really messed up. I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
We are in the perfect spot. If we give this up, we're.
Going into this veto meeting, I have a really tough decision. On one hand, if I don't put Alyssa up, the whole house is gonna hate me. On the other hand, if I put Alyssa up on the block, she has a bigger target on her than David, and my alliance might actually be upset with me because we want David to go home this week.
Today is the veto ceremony, and I am hoping and praying that McCray decides to use the veto on me and keep me here.
Yeah, dude, being on the block is definitely a nerve-wracking feeling. I really don't know where I stand at this point. I wanted to stay another week with Aaron. This is a total bummer.
McCray, do not change the nominations. David needs to go home. He's the only major physical competitor outside of the moving company.
Guys, it's time for the veto meeting. This is the veto meeting. David, Jesse, and Candace have all been nominated for eviction. But I have the power to veto one of my nominations. I've decided to use the veto on Candace.
Thank you. Thank you, McCray.
Since I've just decided to veto one of my nominations, I'll have to nominate a replacement nominee. Alyssa, I have to choose you. I'm sorry. The reason I've chosen to nominate you is you create a lot of waves in here, and I think it'd be better for the harmony of the house if you went home this week. This veto meeting is adjourned.
I feel like a load has been lifted from my life here in the Big Brother house. I mean, there is honor in pizza delivery boys. How great is that?
I have no concerns about David being in any danger right now because the entire house is set on getting Alyssa out of here. So unless something happens between now and the eviction, I think that everything's gonna be perfectly fine.
Bottom line, dude, like, I'm not too thrilled about being up on the block, to say the least, but with these two girls next to me and them crying all the time and they're super emotional, I feel good about my chances staying in the house this week.
I'm really sad I'm on the block, and I didn't think McCrae was going to really do this to me. I felt like I went to him in confidence, and he betrayed my trust.
I put Alyssa up on the block because that's what the house wanted. But surprise, surprise, America, she's not the real target. Alyssa has a lot of life left in this game.
Who will be evicted from the Big Brother house? David, Jesse, or Alyssa? And how will the power shift when a new head of household is crowned? It all happens live, Wednesday at 8, 7 Central on Big Brother.